I wanna see the light.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I did a little question on my story yesterday asking what sort of YouTube videos you wanted, and I got loads and loads of responses. And one of those responses was like a day in the life, full day of eating, like full day of eating in quarantine, because obviously we're all in quarantine at the moment. In the UK here, it's coming up 2 weeks tomorrow since we've been in like a kind of like a lockdown phase. I'm just gonna kind of give you like a day in the life, how I'm coping, how I'm eating, how I'm training, and I kind of want to give you like some tips as well about dealing with quarantine as well, like what I've been personally doing, and it's really helped me to kind of get through this period. Because I was actually saying to my mum, if you told me this like a couple of weeks ago, that this was going to happen, I would have been like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But because it's kind of happened in stages, in the UK it has anyway, like things have kind of gradually gone, so they took away certain things at different times, and we kind of like it allowed me to kind of adapt to it as it went on. So I'm feeling really happy with myself. I'm proud of myself, how I'm actually dealing with it. I'm really surprised, actually. Well, they say there's only a week left, because the Prime Minister said about like a 3-week period, but you know, we don't know what's going on. We never know what happens. So just taking day by day, you know, take each day as it comes. So today so far, it's actually 12 o'clock, like midday, and I haven't even eaten anything yet. Like the day's just gone. Literally, I had work this morning, 6 till 10 in the morning, because obviously I'm working at Marks and Spencer's in the food hall. So I'm still working there because obviously like I'm a priority worker for supplying food for people and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been to work, I've come back, and I've just literally got back, got ready, got dressed. So I've got my gym wear on, so I'm about to do a back and biceps workout in a minute, which I will film. Yeah, I've come back and I've done like loads of cleaning. Like having this virus has made me like even more clean. So I look at things and I'm like, oh, might just clean that. So yeah, I've been like cleaning and like, yeah, so, but anyway, I'm gonna get all my breakfast prepared now. I'm just having like my bowl of oats. So in terms of my diet, people did ask for a full day of eating, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Basically, my food is basically the same as what I've usually been eating. I like to stick to the same consistent foods because I know it works for me, it hits my macros, and it works for my digestion, and I really enjoy it. So in terms of like quarantine, like I said in my last video, my macros have decreased a little bit. Basically, I'm not actually with Vicky at this moment in time because during this period, coaching was kind of like, I just don't feel like I need it for this period because obviously I'm not at the gym, and yeah, it's just a long story, but yeah, basically I'm on my own at the moment, so I'm doing my own macros, and they're still high, don't get me wrong, but they're just not as high as my usual like energy expenditure macros where I'm like going to the gym and going out more and stuff like that. So it's only reduced a little bit, but yeah, food is basically literally the same. So I'm gonna show you my meals anyway because that's exactly what you asked for, and yeah, like I just said, I'm just gonna have my bowl of oats now, and I'll show you when it's done. My spare room. I'm not actually going to eat them in here, it's just my washing machine's on, so you're probably not going to be able to hear me. So yeah, this is my breakfast. So I've just got oats with rice flakes, frozen raspberries, and then like natural yogurt mixed with Ghost protein, so it's the cereal milk flavour, which is really nice. I love that, and I literally have this every single day, and you've all seen this on my channel about 50 million times. But I said I was going to give you like some quick tips. I'm just going to put that there, so it's quite hot. Like quick tips of like dealing with quarantine. So what I thought I'd do is kind of give them as the day goes on. So my first #1 tip is to start the day with a nice nutritious feel good meal that makes you feel full, and it's not like a picky sort of thing. So like make it like substantial so you feel full, and it just starts your day off on a good note, because when you've had a good meal you always do feel better. So I like to have that bowl of oats, and I know it's kind of midday now, but you know, whenever the time, the first meal of your day should be a nice, good, solid meal full of nutrients, makes you feel good, balanced, and yeah, just something you really enjoy. So that's like my tip #1. And another tip that I haven't said yet is my tip #2 when you see me earlier making my bed. So I know it sounds so simple and sounds kind of silly, but like make your bed in the morning, because when you make your bed, it kind of sets you up for the day, because you feel like, right, my bed's made, my room looks ready, it looks and it's nice for you to get in like the next night, because it feels fresh. And it's, I don't know, I just find it's like a good start for me anyway to make my bed, because I'm starting off on a good note, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's my tip number 2. And I'll kind of just like I said, tell you my other tips as the day goes on. But I'm just going to eat this now, and then I'm going to do my workout, which I will take you through when I do it. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. That workout. If the camera's shaking, it's because my biceps are like shaking. That really, like those last few exercises, Jesus, like my arms are like, oh. But it was a really good workout overall. Really hit the muscles really well, and I'm really pleased with it. I really actually do enjoy this at-home training. Like, it is a bit of a hindrance, like trying to kind of like replicate exercises, and you have to like do annoying things, and it takes a little bit longer to set up, but like at the end of the day it hits the right muscles in the right places, and I'm still making progress, so I'm really happy. If you've got any questions about the workout, just leave them below and I can answer them. So now I've just made my post-workout meal. Yeah, just chicken and rice. I'll go up close to it. Yeah, so my usual, you know, I always have this. I have this in like all my vlogs. I love this meal. It's just chicken in a barbecue sauce with some courgette or zucchini, as Americans call it, and there's some like basmati rice and spinach, and I drench it all in vinegar. And then I've also got a hot lemon water as well, because I like having that with mine, with any of my meals really. So I'm just gonna sit and eat that, watch some YouTube. Something that I've recently started looking into is about nutrient timing. So I like to put a lot of carbs around my workouts. So as you've seen, I have my big bowl of oats and now I'm having like a big thing of rice. I just really think it's really good for fueling my workout and also for recovery as well. And another thing I do as well is I have around 20 to 25 grams of protein in every single meal. Around that, roughly, you know, here or there. So I'm always getting protein consistently throughout the day, and it just makes you really think about all your meals, so you can get like balanced meals. And I know that my body's recovering all the time and I'm doing everything I can to build as much muscle as I can. So that leads me on to my last tip is, so obviously you've just seen me do my workout. So for me, that's like self-care. That's like my thing for the day that I do for myself because I absolutely love it and it makes me feel good. So no matter what it is, my tip is do something for you, like self-care. It can be anything that makes you feel good every single day. Obviously it's got to be in the confines of like all the rules and restrictions of isolation, but do something that works for you. If that's a workout, do a workout. If that's yoga, if that's meditation, if that's doing some sewing, reading a book, just do something for yourself. Seriously, it makes you feel so much better, and yeah, it's just something to look forward to every single day. So yeah, that's my tip number 3. But now I'm just gonna eat my lunch, like I said, and then I'm gonna go for a nice long walk in the sun because it's beautiful out there. But yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. So I've just finished my lunch, my post-workout meal. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna go out now for a walk just to get outside. So that's like my tip number 4. Try and get outside if you can. I know some people they're not allowed to, but like even if you go in your garden, just have some vitamin D because it's so important to get. It's so good for you to have vitamin D. It allows your body to absorb calcium, which is vital for like your bones. So important. And especially when the weather's like this, like we need to appreciate this, because when do we ever get it? I know in some countries they have this all the time, but in England we don't ever get this. So I'm just gonna go for my walk now and I'll catch you when I get back. So quite a few hours have passed now. As you can tell, I've had a shower, so my hair's like kind of drying. It's just been quite a nice like chilled day. Like obviously I trained and that's like taken it out of me, but like, yeah, it's just like it's getting myself into this routine, and that is like the key to getting through this period, having a routine. It's just essential because it just keeps you on track. So I did think of another tip whilst I was out. I can't remember if I didn't say it earlier, but it was like, so in the mornings or whenever you get up, get ready. So like get yourself dressed, girls, put like your makeup on, like do your hair, whatever, like just get ready, because if you stay in your pajamas, it kind of almost sets you up to have like a lazy sort of day and mindset, because you know pajamas are to do with like bed and resting. So getting ready, actually making yourself up, making yourself feel good so you're ready for the day, ready to work, ready to do whatever you want to do for that day. And that leads you to another tip as well, like plan your days, like set yourself tasks every day, like the day before or even the week before, so you know what each day is going to bring, and you've got something to do. Because if the worst thing is waking up thinking, what am I going to do today? It's like, because it just kind of throws you off. So yeah, set a routine, plan, get ready. Just there's so many things that you can do to get through this period. Like just those tips that I've mentioned, that's just a few things that you could do. Comment below if you've got any more, because it'd be really good so we can all help each other through this, because like the whole world is going through this together, which I know it sounds weird, but it kind of makes it that little bit easier, because everyone is going through this and everyone is struggling, everyone is trying to get through this together, and we will get through this together. Now I am just about to eat another meal. So I said earlier about my nutrient timing. I try and eat every 3 to 5 hours. So I'm never going hungry. My body is constantly fueled. Obviously it's not like on point every single day. Like some days it might be like, oh, every 2 hours, or like, but I never go over 5 hours because I get really hungry and a bit hangry. You don't want to see me when I'm hungry. I'll show you what I'm about to eat now. So I've just got my snacks. So literally got some Belvita biscuits, a massive ginormous apple, and then I've got some yogurt mixed with some protein powder. It's the one I get from Strom Sports Nutrition. It's custard cream flavour. I love that one so much. When you mix it with yogurt, it's just like custard. It's just like, And now we're into the evening. I'm just cooking my dinner now. I'm having like my usual. I'm having basmati rice with scrambled eggs with like courgettes and mushrooms in, and then with like loads of spices, green beans, and then all my sauces and toppings. I love this meal. It's so nice. It fills me up. It's really balanced, so it's got carbs, fats and protein in it. And yeah, it just helps me hit my macros. I forgot to show you this morning that I took my multivitamin that I take every single day, and then also post-workout I took my creatine. So I take 5 grams of creatine after I train, just with water. So I'm just gonna, like I say, cook this now, eat this, and then I'll catch you in a bit. Actually, whilst my dinner is cooking, I thought I'd just come on here and kind of have a little bit of a chat. I also thought of another tip that I thought would be really helpful just for like mindset. And it's in terms of like watching the news. So for me, I have to really limit myself when I'm watching the news, because if I watch too much of it, I feel like it kind of makes me feel really depressed and really down. So I'm not saying like don't watch it at all, but I mean like just limit how much you do watch, because if you're constantly looking at the headlines and like always watching it, and it's always depressing, it's never like good news. And I've realised that they focus a lot on how many people have actually died, and they don't actually focus on the amount of people that have recovered. Obviously, because I know it's just part of like the news and stuff like that, but yeah, just limit the amount that you watch the news, because it will really help kind of take your mind away from this whole situation as much as possible. Yeah, that's just another tip that I thought I'd add in there. And then another thing I wanted to say is I'm probably going to get a lot of people commenting saying, oh, you eat the same foods all the time. And to be honest, my response is, yeah, I do. I've spoken to my coach. I've spoken to multiple coaches about it. I've spoken to other athletes. And it's quite a common thing to do in this industry, because it's, at the end of the day, it's to do with consistency, and also for like the feeling good as well. Like when you find foods that work for you, like you keep eating them. And if you actually truly look at your diet, and most people do stick to the same foods that they like if someone likes a jam sandwich for lunch, they're gonna have a jam sandwich for lunch. If someone likes, I don't know, a bowl of porridge for breakfast, they're gonna have a bowl of porridge for breakfast. Do you know what I mean? So I think some people get a bit caught up thinking that, oh, because I'm eating the same, it's something to do with anorexia, and it's really not. It's really not. I have different things when I'm out, like when I'm having my mum round, when my sister's round, when I'm going out with friends, but when I'm on my own, I like to eat these foods because I know they work for me. And don't get me wrong, I do have other meals as well, but this is just like my staple diet, and I'm giving you like a true full day of eating, and this is what I'm eating at this moment in time. So this is what I've chosen to eat today, and I'll probably have it again tomorrow. So yeah, just thought I'd clear that up. But my dinner is done now, because I can hear I can hear it, it's done. So yeah, I will go and eat that. I'll show you when it's all like plated up, and I'll catch you in a bit. And voila. So here we have it, last meal of the day, my favourite meal of the day, my chili oats. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have my chili oats every single day, and I think I've had them for like the past 3 years, like every single day, give or take. And as you can see, the thing I've added, it's so simple, is ground sweet cinnamon. I really don't know why I didn't add this before. It tastes so nice. I'm just gonna show you my supplements that I take in the evening. Sorry, excuse my washing over there. 2 of these high dosage calcium, and 1 of these high dosage vitamin D. So both these together are for my osteoporosis, so that's what I'm taking for my bone health. I also take a cod liver oil supplement, and yeah, usually I take ashwagandha, but I haven't got any at the moment. I actually ran out the other day, and I haven't actually ordered any yet. I need to order some, but I don't know about the deliveries and stuff, so I'll just have to see about that. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to close the video out here. I hope you did enjoy it. Sorry if it is like boring, but I mean, it's quarantine. What else am I going to be doing with my life? Isolating and just trying to follow the rules, do you know what I mean? And just kind of waiting for this to be over. But we're getting there day by day, and we'll get out of this. I know we will. And we're all in it together at the end of the day, and just got to keep pushing forward. So yeah, and like in terms of my tips, like I say, if you've got any more, leave them below. I hope they help anyone who is struggling in quarantine. Just like I say, remember, we're all doing this together, so you're not the only one. But yeah, so I'm going to close the video out here. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.